Everything's going smooth. We just got to continue to get better every day and focus on the little things such as fundamentals.
Has the level of competition kind of raised up to a healthy peak at this point, or you still got a little ways to go with that?
I feel like it's always going up. People are playing faster, knowing the plays, knowing what to do. So I feel like it's always getting better and faster, but I think we can continue to grow as a team.
Cody, how's your shoulder feeling? After the off-season surgery, you're kind of eased into camp. How's it feeling now?
It's good. Still a little sore from time to time when I do make funny movements, but for the most part, it's feeling a lot better than it did last year.
How much have you done in camp?
I've done everything.
Really?
Yeah. When I had my physical before camp, they physically cleared me to do everything. So, I've been doing everything.
Because, and obviously a lot of these have been on defense, but with all of the injuries, are everybody a little cautious right now?
I feel like the offense hasn't been that cautious. We haven't had many injuries on our side of the ball, so we're continuing to go hard every day and get better, while the defense, I think, is kind of stepping back a little bit to prevent injuries because we can't afford to lose any more players.
Has the offense progressed like you would want it to over the 2 weeks of camp so far?
I feel like it has. For the most part, we're not really installing any more new plays so people can know the plays better and play faster. So I feel like we're growing as a team.
I wanted to ask you about Ross Oppo. A guy, at least by his size, his structure, and his athleticism, maybe he's been a little underutilized over the years, but he has a great degree of patience when it comes to getting his turn. Where does that come from, and do you see maybe you two taking the edge off of each other a little bit this year?
I don't know where it's came from. He's playing amazing right now, and we've been looking for it for a while since high school. We knew he had the potential to make big plays like he is now, and I feel like it's taken a big relief off me and the offense together as a whole, just because we can both make plays and it'll put more stress on the defense.
How much help has Taysom's style at quarterback been in that regard too?
It always helps to have an athletic quarterback like Taysom, whether it's him running the ball on options or him just scrambling to keep the plays alive and being able to run if we need to.
Tomorrow is going to be 2 weeks to the opener. It's kind of scary, but, you think everything's just kind of right where it needs to be?
I think everything's falling into place. We're ready to go. I think if it needed to be, we could play tomorrow and compete. So we're just going to continue to get better and focus on the little things.
Cody, you said at Media Day you weren't really setting any personal goals for your season. Has that changed at all now that you're into camp, or are you still kind of not really setting any?
I would just say just make plays. Become a playmaker, have the offense be able to count on me. And, of course, I want a lot of yards, catches, touchdowns, but with our offense being so good and having so many playmakers, you just never know what you're going to get.
I asked Bronco the other day what it is about you, your makeup, that has enabled you to thrive here, coming from a small town and whatnot. What would your answer be? What has enabled you to thrive?
I think I don't know, that's tough.
You said you were smart.
I guess I could say that, but I just making the right choices, just common sense pretty much. Not doing things that I shouldn't be doing.
How comfortable are you kind of being the focal point for this team, kind of nationally, you and Kyle, and seeing your face on billboards? How comfortable are you with that?
It's comforting, but at the same time, I want to be able to get better. Until I'm the best, I'm going to strive to get better. And so it's motivation, but at the same time, it feels good to get the recognition.
Is it still a little weird to drive down the freeway and see yourself on a billboard as you drive down I-15?
Every once in a while, just because growing up, we had only maybe like single-hand amount of billboards in town, so just being able to see yourself on one is kind of surreal.
Coming from a small town and seeing things like that, it's got to be kind of a shock for you a little bit, huh?
It's a little bit of a shock, but it feels good. Just knowing that your accomplishments are getting recognized, but at the same time, you got to keep going.
How's the team doing in terms of meeting Coach and I standards in terms of speed and quickness?
We're speeding up. I feel like we're never going to be as fast as he wants us to because he always wants to go faster. But I feel like as a whole, we're getting faster and we're getting more efficient, so that's all we can ask for.